Well, school is out, so that means the kids will be home for the summer. So for a lot of parents, they're starting to look for daycare, childcare providers. So we're going to talk with Kate Dust, who's the educational director at EduKids.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about what parents should look for, what questions they should ask, because I can only assume that it's a very overwhelming process.
It is. It's a very overwhelming process. First of all, when you have a child, and you, especially an infant that you're looking at outside of the home care for, it's scary because you want to make sure that that baby is being cared for in the very best way. So we often have considerations, child care considerations for families. First of all, if a center is accredited by the National Association for the Education of Young Children, NAEYC, you already know that they are working under very high standards of quality. And under those quality standards are professional leadership. So a family needs to know that the center that they are looking at is being led by quality staff. There's quality degreed teachers in the classrooms, people who know what children are like and want to work with them.
So with accreditation, just real quick, how does a center become accredited?
It's a national volunteer process, and it is looking at compliance to 10 standards of quality. First and foremost, what are children doing when they're in your center? Because young children are involved in child care programs for very often all day long, which is great if it's a quality program. So what are they doing? Are there teachers there who are taking good care of them? Are they playing? Play is a very important priority in a child care center for young children.
So we're looking for somewhere close to home, and there aren't any accredited centers. What would be the thing besides accreditation that we can look for?
Well, always New York State licensing. You want to make sure that your center, your choice, is New York State licensed, because that is going to be in compliance to mandates in health and safety, nutrition, program quality, and parenting partnerships. And under accreditation, New York State licensing is one of the deals. You have to have that to be an accredited program.
Now, so many kids have special, not special needs, but maybe dietary needs,
Sure.
or just maybe some parents want more play. So
Yes.
Is this something you should just be very upfront with and say, this is what my kid needs, can you provide it?
Matt, you're absolutely right. Yes, and families to have a really solid partnership with the center that their child is going to be in is critical, because families are first. Parents are always in front of any of the child care centers that they work with or their children go to. If your child has allergies, if your child has any kind of a special need, if your child has food restrictions, like you were just saying, if you are a family that really wants your children outside as much as possible, then that's the conversation that should frame your intentions.
So you really should just look at the needs and your wants and just be direct and upfront with them.
Yes.
That way you can just get a really, like, if they say no, then it's no, and if they're being shady, then you just go to the next place.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's
You're
good to get
welcome,
more
Matt.
information, because I'm sure it's very stressful.
Yes, it's very stressful, and families who have children in child care really thrive. They love it. It's a wonderful partnership.
All right, well, thank you.
You're
now
welcome,
we're going to
Matt.
head over to the newsroom, and we're going to do our .com check with Lauren.